What up, guys? We are live from the Brojo for another episode of Damn Game Boys. Yeah, let's do this. Press start. Click.
Boo.
I am Kien, not Kate. And I am here today with...
Regular guy, Zach.
Yeah. I'm assuming you've just been playing Spider-Man and Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yes.
Oh, no. So what have you been playing lately, Gil?
I have actually tried to play something, but I couldn't get around to it.
What'd you bring on your 3DS?
Fire Emblem and Kirby. Playing a
Like
robot.
Fire Emblem.
It's a pretty decent game.
That's good. Is it a grid tactics-based game, right?
Yes.
How do you play a tactics-based game?
Hit 'em hard, try not to die. Same way I live life.
See?
On
Okay.
the edge.
Here's the thing. The reason I bring this up is Gil and I had this conversation last night when we were all hanging out, and like I think this is a really reasonable thing to talk about during a podcast, is I play tactics games very different than Gil. I use my first turn to buff up every character I have, and then have the aggro enemies come to me. Gil's like, fuck it, I'm gonna make sure this guy has a cool sword that's strong and good armor, and I'm gonna fucking cut shit up. Cause like, I don't know, I play the long haul where I like to play buffs and debuffs on people, cause I find that to be interesting, and it means I won't have to use my Phoenix downs a lot more. I don't know. That's I know you and I've had this conversation, so I like.
We have different play styles. We want to achieve the same goal through different methods. There's nothing wrong with either or.
Yes, there is, Gil. My method's correct. I'm kidding.
Your method would also get an army killed.
Would it? Would it really?
You're wasting time getting your army supplied, and then they're already killed.
Yeah, whatever. This is a fucking fictional game where my battalion is a fucking sharpshooter. Fuck off with that.
You're just mad because I brought logic
You'll
into
get
it.
your army killed in a real life game.
You're just mad because I proved you wrong. But no. It's a game. You can play it however you want. It's strategy. There are money strategies.
But I'm a man of the long haul strategy. I don't know. I kind of want an Advance Wars game, though. The more I want it, I just want it. I want another Advance Wars. You can even call it Switch Wars if you want. I just want another one of them. They're fun. I like them a lot.
And it could work with the color scheme of the Switch.
Yeah.
Red and blue.
Mm-hmm. They're just a really fun... I have the gray one side.
Yeah, you do. You can buy the red and the blue.
I'm not going to do that.
Does that.
No, I'm going to get more gray ones. I don't fucking need bright-ass Joy-Cons.
Why would you want basic dull gray, though?
Because I'm fucking not looking at what my controller looks like, Gil.
Then are you really playing with power?
Yeah!
Are you?
I'm playing a tactics game.
But are you playing with power?
Yes. Yes, I
Not
am.
with that weak sauce.
Okay, fine. Let's go. Bleh, whatever. But let's go on to our trailers of video games. Oh yeah, no, I've just been playing Mercenary Wings Phoenix, False Phoenix, and I've also been playing Guacamelee still. And I played the Red Dead beta, which we'll bring up in the news, actually. Mario Tennis Aces adds
Pauline, Luma, Boom Boom. Boom Boom is a child of Bowser. Really big, defensive style. Luma's technique. And Pauline is speed. You weren't paying attention, were you?
No. I didn't know there was more Tennis Aces than that, so...
Every character has... they generally fall into a category. Speed is obvious. Technic. They're technical. And defensive generally tries to keep things from playing out longer than it should. I don't know. Half of this is me just BSing. I haven't played it. Yet.
But you own the game.
Yet.
Right? Okay.
Yet.
But you do own the game. I'm trying to just clarify. Okay, you do own the game.
I do.
I don't know. It looks interesting enough. Mario Tennis Ace is apparently a fighting game. So.
It's a sports game.
Yeah, but like it's under.
It's also really weirdly hyper aesthetic. And you can do power moves.
Yeah.
Because Yoshi just grows wings for some reason and spikes the ball so hard it breaks rackets.
Yeah, then we go to Strange Brigade. The Third Reckoning or something.
The Third Damned. Thrice Damned. The Curse of the Thrice Damned.
I think it looks
full title.
fun. You get a new character.
A new map.
A new map, new character.
Like I already stated this, it's basically Nazi zombies, but with an actual full game.
And mummies.
Yeah, more of an Egyptian theme. Undead. You have to re-kill them.
It's fun though. It's a fun like 1950s like, oh okay, what do we do now?
It's like an old style movie.
So that's really fun. Game. I really do and think that's enjoyable.
Style.
So then we go to Proteus. Which is basically Doom.
Not actually Doom, but very stylistically similar, yes. Because you start off punching, then as you progress you get more weapons and can do more damage. And it is very reminiscent of old school Doom.
Yes,
as opposed to the newer ones which have evolved in style. This is more of a throwback for people that enjoyed that. Very bloody.
Yes, it is.
But they still keep a pixelated aesthetic on the enemies, which I thought was nice.
It's understandable.
Are you reading ahead?
No. I am looking at some other quick news things that I want to bring up. But yeah, no. Then we go to Garden Between, which is a puzzle game. Which looks interesting.
Very much so. It shows stuff like Jengas and just like constructions, because this is from the perspective of two children. So I'd imagine that's part of that's basically what children would be playing with.
They're probably all dead.
Don't put your fan theories out there until you've played the game. They might be dead, yes. That is always a theory. A game theory.
I'm kidding. What's up, MapPad? He's our special guest this week? No, I'm kidding.
No, we're not that good.
Dude, one day. That's my goal. Hashtag have MapPad.
That's what you're thriving for?
No, my thriving goal is to, I don't know, have guests on. That'd be cool.
I mean, we've had guests before. You want to be more specific?
Okay, sorry. Have, like, guests that are also on the spectrum of YouTubes and other things.
More well-known guests.
Well, I'm still trying to get my friend Mitch on here. He's a streamer, but he would have to go through, like, Google Hangout.
Where does he live?
3 hours away.
Road trip.
But, like, because I've been on his Twitch stuff. Like, when he's playing Switch games, because, like, I was on his Switch Mario Kart online. And I was on his Discord and we were playing. So, I mean, like, I kind of want him on there. I don't know how I'll do that. And we also play Fortnite together. Oh, that's right. I played Fortnite for a bit.
Yeah, you did.
But it's for...
And or do.
It's for a video.
Sure it is.
Not for my
whatever you have to tell yourself to sleep at night, buddy.
That is what I tell myself, yeah. So, then we go to the Road Redemption. And this is basically car combat. And...
Why would you say car bat? Now all I'm thinking is a bat
with car
themes.
Yeah.
A car themed bat.
It looks fun to me, and there's nothing more to it besides let's fuck people up with like drop kicks and shit.
I think it might be partially a racing game, but you just tried to eliminate everybody.
Yep.
Essentially, from the looks of it, because you get grenades, you get a baseball bat, you get guns. Which really big road hazard guys don't do it. Don't just start driving around, kicking people, throwing things at them.
No, do it
shooting
in real life.
I am not for that. That is a whole Kien thing.
Emulate the game. That's going to be our special event. We're gonna do a Road Redemption live replay.
You're going to do that.
We're not.
I am going to stay in the legal realm of not going.
We're gonna be on truck bicycles though, and have paintball guns.
I feel like that would take away from the thrill, though.
It does.
What would you do with a bat?
A wiffle ball bat.
I feel like that would hurt worse.
Because you're right. Because like you don't think about hurting someone with a wiffle ball bat.
And then you just go extra hard.
Yeah.
But no, there's more weight to a baseball bat, and you consider the options.
Activision Blizzard Studios hires Black Panther scribe Joe Robert Cole to write the script for the sequel to their upcoming Call of Duty movie.
Yeah, that's the thing.
They're still, like, why are they writing a sequel?
Because it can make money.
Can it, though?
They're going to have people that play the games watch it. And even if they don't, they're going to have people that like a shooter-style movie going to it.
What about FNAF, though?
I think that one movie's still in production.
But do you think that that'll still make a ton of money? Or do you think that it won't?
See, if they keep delaying it anymore, it's still ingrained in cultural media.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll still have an audience.
Okay.
It just won't be as big.
Right.
Because every day it takes for it to come out, it's just more and more people moving on to other things. Like right now, you could throw a Fortnite movie out and people would go nuts.
I understand that, yeah.
But like, if Fortnite ever fades and something else bigger comes along and they still try to do that, again, every day after that point, it's just going to be playing catch up.
I get you.
It depends how they market it as, too. Because if they want it, it's, from what they've described, it's supposed to be a horror. And if they market it as strictly a horror, and it is such, they could get anybody that wants to see a horror movie in.
Do you know the marketing team, do you know who the studio, the FNAF movie is?
Blumhouse.
Yes, it is.
So they're going to market it as a horror, and it's just going to be jump scares. Just like the game.
I don't get how popular that game got. I don't know why. It just baffles me still.
It blew up, and then he just kept it going real quick. So that hype didn't have much time to die.
And apparently people are speculating he's making a new game. And I'm like, but why?
Prints money.
Yes, it does, yeah. Get a point there. Good job, FNAF. I'm happy for you.
It's like, why breathe? There is a very obvious reason to it.
Yes. Then we go to Universal hires F. Scott Fraser, Triple X Return of Xander Cage, to write the script for their in-development live-action Gears of War movie.
Why are they all trying to make a video game movie?
Here's who I need in that Gears of War movie. Dave Bautista. Vin Diesel.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa. All of these biracial weirdo muscle dudes, just all in this movie.
Who are you going to have as the main white protagonist?
They were all black-ish.
In Gears of War?
Yeah, they were all weirdly biracial dudes.
What about the main character? Dom.
He was black.
Dom?
Yes.
The big white guy?
I don't think Dom was white.
One of them was, and he was the main character. The one that always wore the bandana.
I thought he was black.
No.
Oh, Santiago. He's Spanish.
Ah.
He's Mexican.
I don't play Gears. I don't know.
Yeah, Dominic Santiago. Yep, he is... Yep, of Latin American descent.
Dang, learn something new every day.
Yep. So, I don't know. Who's that? Bill. Michael Pena.
You just want Michael Pena and something.
I love Michael Pena. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like, I don't know.
Just have Dwayne The Rock Johnson play a really happy-go-lucky guy that gets killed a third of the way through.
And then just have Dwayne The Rock Johnson back in the sequel, but as like their brother or something.
A Force ghost.
And then dies again.
That's just going to be the reoccurring theme.
Stardew Valley developer Eric Barone has split from his publishing partner Chucklefish. In a blog post in the official website Thanks Polygon, Barone, aka Concerned Ape, announced that he would be self-publishing Stardew Valley on PC, PlayStation 4, Vita, and Xbox One, whilst Chucklefish retains publishing duties on Nintendo Switch and mobile platforms.
Is there a reason?
He wants to grow. Which is understandable. What?
Money?
No.
Just as a person and as a business perspective? He wants to grow
professionally.
Yeah.
Which is understandable. Because when Roshan Bros games come out and we get taken over, I'm going to not grow.
I mean, why do growing when you could hire people to do that for you?
Why do growing on my Detective Grim Reaper game when I can just sell it for money? Okay, so the original creator of Leisure Suit Larry Games, Al Lowe, has listed an entire source code collection on eBay. I'm 72 years old and none of my kids want this junk. Does anybody? Lowe told YouTuber Metal Jesus Rocks. That's a fucking YouTuber, okay. And he gets to... Fucking really? I'm sorry. It's just like, damn.
Get off your high horse.
This feeling why he puts his collection up for auction. Back then, the programmers like me had to keep track of their own resources. Sierra never kept any archives. If I didn't keep anything, it would have been lost. So if you want the original source code and Leisure Suit Larry 1...
You know somebody does.
Yeah. Do you know there was a guy named Jordan Owens that was trying to make the Sierra effect? And then because he made the Sarkeesian effect, it was just like this like super shitty movie. No one wanted to work with him because it was super misogynistic and sexist. And mega racist. That's the only reason I knew about Sierra games.
Oh.
Who wants a leisure suit? I don't understand what liking of Leisure Suit Larry. Is that weird? Is that bad? Like, I just don't understand the liking of...
This was back in the times where that type of stuff was more acceptable. And or just less frowned upon. And or less engrossed in our media.
Yeah, Monster Ranchers is going to have a winter fest.
Monster Rancher?
Not Monster Rancher. Monster Hunter Worlds.
Oh.
Where you can hunt a white chicken for stuff. Yeah.
Is it going to be like a monster chicken?
Yes.
Super mega fire breathing acid
spitting. The Monster Christmas Chicken. Yeah.
Name it Cheap Tar, the Destroyer.
Cheap Taro-san. But we're also having another one. Splatoon might just receive its very last content update after nearly 18 months of post-launch support. But Nintendo's still not done with the multiplayer shooter. The company has announced that Splatoon will be getting a special winter-themed Splatfest on January 4th.
This is the last one? The last update they're doing to it?
Last update to it.
Yeah.
Last update to the single player.
Oh.
They're still working on the multiplayer. So, because they're still going to have these updates for, like, special... White Ink Special Edition Winter Splatfests.
You are just having a field day with
I'm
this.
fucking having a field day with this.
The best part of it, you know, awesome. Is that one of the main Squid Girls that you're so hung and dry about, named Pearl.
Fuck! I love it. Is Pearl the lolly?
The smaller one with the short hair.
What's the name of the other one?
Marina, I think.
Yeah, the internet's weird with Marina.
The internet's weird about a lot of things.
The internet makes her super thick.
I don't know what you want from me.
The internet also gave her the Ninja Girls KDA outfit when that came out. They turned the Splatoon girls into the KDA girls from League of Legends.
Which is really weird.
Yeah, well, I mean, Marina being fucking Ashari, like the ninja girl, kind of makes sense because, like, she's the hottest. I mean, I'm fucking kidding. I'm trying, like, not to, like,
You're so misogynistic, Kien.
I said KDA gave me a new waifu. I wasn't lying. I really liked the fan art that came out, and then they just had to show her.
The fan art.
Yeah, I was like, and then they had to show her nipples, and I'm like, ah.
Because that's the most offensive thing about a person.
Yes.
Their nipples.
Their nipples, no. It's when I like, that's the thing. I can't search fan art anyways anymore because I like cool fan art, and then, oh, she's getting fucked. Okay, never mind. I'm done for today.
I mean, that's true with anything.
Harry Potter fan art. Wow, this Harry Potter. Oh, he's kissing Ron. Never mind. Okay, I'm done. Oh, this Hermione. Oh, she's kissing Ginny. I don't understand why this is a thing.
Oh, Goku and Vegeta. I wonder if they're training. No.
Oh, no, they're training by having sex. Okay. Red Dead Redemption 2's online mode finally confirms that the Battle Royale mode exists, though players will only be able to use bow and arrows. I like this game a lot. It's funny.
I would differ.
This is the one I didn't want, though. They're apparently hinting that there might be an Undead Nightmare expansion pack for this game, and I don't want it just because I feel like it was such a niche game the first time around.
Everybody loved it.
I know. But remember we were talking about needless sequels?
It'll print money.
I know.
From a business
Do
perspective.
fucking Aliens then. I would totally be down.
That movie didn't do so hot.
I know, but they could totally bring that genre back.
I mean, just do it crazy. Make it the Native Americans of someone's spirits.
Or dragons.
How does that make sense?
It doesn't.
True. No. We go full kibosh on this. Skinwalkers.
I said that if they wanted to do a weird DLC, I would want to have either CJ from San Andreas or Trevor from Part 5 be sent back in time. Because I think that'd be fucking hilarious.
In a DeLorean.
Yeah.
Or a DeLorean-esque car.
Yeah, you have to, like, collect pieces to get back to the future. Like, I think that'd be funny.
And then that's how they connect Red Dead Redemption 2 online with GTA 5 online.
Yeah. So, Take-Two Interactive has left to lapse their registered trademark on Agent, a Rockstar game previously announced. It was a stealth action espionage game that was supposed to come out with the PS4, and it never did.
What was it called?
Agent.
Ah.
It was during the Cold War.
Mm-hmm.
You played a spy. So that
was the
sad.
spy a hitman?
No, he was just a spy. So that's sad.
Hmm.
Name for the new Alien video game looks like it has been revealed as the title Alien Blackout has been trademarked by 20th Century Fox.
African American out, thank you very much.
Yeah.
PC this up, bro.
I feel very indifferent about it. We had this conversation on our movie contest. I don't understand why. I think the Alien games have gotten boring.
All jokes aside, have you played the most recent one? The one that everybody's praised?
Yes, I have.
You still feel it's stale?
It's not as fun. It's basically the same. I like the DLC where you're Ripley, but once you catch it's pattern chasing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know, I find the concepts cool, but I always wait to see what the execution's like. I mean, as long as it's a solid game, I hope people enjoy it. If not, then it can go right in a fire of its own creation.
Yeah, I get you. I don't know. I mean, but aware that players are upset with the current state of Fallout 76, Bethesda sends out an apology for their lack of communication regarding fixes, as well as this cool one. Bethesda's troubles continue today as fans unhappy with the quality of the 76 Power Armor Edition bags have now discussed that the canvas bags were given out for free to influencers, like YouTubers and stuff like that. So...
Oh, that's bad.
So, if you guys didn't know, Fallout 76's Special Edition came with a power helmet and a fucking bag. But the bag and the thing looked like a canvas kick-ass bag. They came with a nylon tent, basically.
And the one they got? Or was that the one they got?
The nylon tent. Which was shitty.
So that was the one that was that they got with, but it was supposed to be a nicer canvas
looking bag, yeah. So.
Well, dang.
And what they got was essentially like what, $10, $15 worth of in-store game credit?
5.
Is it really? Oh fuck, that's even dude. Bethesda, what the fuck? God,
They are just dropping the ball on this hard.
I don't think Bethesda's that good of a company to begin with, because no person should re-release their game 8 fucking times.
You mad at Skyrim, bro?
And then make me pay $10 for better water graphics? Fuck off.
But people paid for it.
I know, because people are fucking stupid. I have always said this. Do not fucking pre-order special edition shit.
Or at least just be aware.
Don't buy the season pass either. Like, I'm a big believer in that too. Because some games don't finish their season pass. I'm one of those people, man. I just am.
People will spend their money how they want to. Yeah. I mean,
also,
the most you can tell them is be cautious.
What recently just released, the last of the Telltale stuff, is now on Netflix. It's the Minecraft story mode.
Yep.
It's fucking weird. Sorry, I kind of want to do a Let's Play on it, just cause. But it is weird, because it is literally a Telltale's game, but on Netflix.
That is very different.
I watched a little bit of it, and I was just like, but why?
I don't have an answer for you. I wouldn't even know why.
Oof, that game.
So many things going on.
So many things. I don't understand.
Did that flicker?
Oh, shit. We might have a power outage at the Rochambeau's network. God, everything flickered.
Okay, so it wasn't just me.
No, yeah, it flickered. Okay, I thought I was blinking.
Same.
Yeah, okay. Okay, guys, if we have a blackout, you should send aid to 308 East 11th Street. What?
Is that your actual address?
No, it's not.
I was going to say. Call 867-5309. Yeah. Extension 1-800.
Oh, there's a Metabots RPG that just got announced.
Yes!
Metarot. It's a new project.
Wait, it's still Metabots?
Yes, but the project's called Metarot.
Maybe!
That's so weird.
I mean, they basically re-released the versions of the games that came out in like 2000s on the DS, and just no one ever got a hold of them outside of Japan.
Yeah. Did you know Japan actually Metabots is still relevant to Japan?
Yeah. I said, they released the game like a couple 7 max years ago. Yeah. They released an updated version of the older games.
Yeah. I had no idea that was so relevant. That's really cool.
I told you earlier, off mic, when something becomes really hyped up in Japan, it stays relatively hyped.
Yeah. No, I get you. That's really cool, though. I hope that we will be able to make a certain Metabot and shit like that. That'd be dope as fuck.
I just hope we get a series out of this and it gets over to the West.
Icky.
Even if it's not icky, it could probably, considering most people don't even remember that, this could be a new start for the series over in the West.
My favorite character was Mr. Referee, because he just randomly fucking showed up.
Just out of nowhere.
Yeah. It's like, what's up? I am Mr. Referee.
Metabots?
Oh,
battle!
I fucking love that show.
It was very, very good.
I feel the concept of it was kind of weird.
It's basically Pokemon, but with robots.
I know, but that was the thing, the battle system is he doesn't have a partner, but he can battle still. I'm like, okay, I guess.
Rokusho?
Rokusho.
Yeah, that was pretty weird. But then it's like, you two are friends. You can swap parts. He has a sword. Now you have a sword. You have a gun. Now he has a gun. He committed murder. Now he put the evidence on you. Good luck.
That's, yeah. I do really like, I like the series a lot. It's super fun.
It is.
But, like, the way they unlock different attacks, too, it's like, oh, you beat the shit out of this robot enough, you have a new special attack.
I mean, it's a simple level up system. Yeah. It is cool, though.
World of Warcraft could be getting its own mobile game, and it was likely to be styled after Pokemon Go.
Please, no.
Yes.
We need this trend to die.
Wow, go.
Go where? What's so wow about where I'm going?
Come on, you don't think it'd be awesome to collect titty elves?
Well, if you put it like that...
Milady. Kien
Says,
gets mad and it's fucking terrible.
Says the guy who was recently just saying how his waifu was top tier.
That's the thing. I don't fucking take that shit seriously, though.
I know you
That's
don't.
the thing that fucking freaks me out, though, about the internet. About, like, fucking video game waifus and
They
shit.
will ride or die for them.
God, holy shit. Again, the closest thing to weird, like, hate we've gotten on the podcast, on, like, a comment, is a YouTube comment that told
for
us...
Alita Battle
For
Angel.
Alita Battle Angel.
I wasn't even there for that.
And
I love
it
it.
fucking blew my mind. When I was like, it's wait what? Like, and it was a legitimate joke, and the guy took it so to heart.
How dare you? She is an untouchable angel.
Well, fucking he goes, this color washing. Wow, you guys obviously never read the manga, which I didn't because I don't fucking care that much. But like, he's like, they're supposed to be different minorities because it's supposed to be America. You would understand if you read the manga, and this is. I don't care what you guys say because your opinions don't matter. This is probably the best anime adaptation ever. I'm like, alright, dude, that's cool, that's fine. Like, you can fucking like what you want, that's fine, but don't fucking put me on loud because I made a joke. Yeah. I love it. Love waifu listeners. A new rumor has been circulating that the next year's Zelda game is coming sooner than fans might think, although the form remains to be the same. Originally, everyone's like, are you making Skyward Sword? And Nintendo's like, nah, dog, what the fuck? No, why would we do that?
Nobody wanted that.
Apparently, now people do.
Probably because the motion controls would actually be relatively okay, and or they would probably not include the motion controls.
I hope they don't include the motion controls. The motion controls were shit, Gil.
That's why I said they might make them okay.
Hashtag shit kill motion controls. So it's been just over a year since the Forever Battlefront 2 loot crate has begun, and in that time, gambling regulations have started paying more attention to the controversial microtransactions.
You're darn right.
So, yeah, the government is actually taking
investigations
into consideration about all this. Cool! That's awesome, I'm glad.
Which is really going to affect a lot more games.
Yep.
Overwatch.
Fortnite.
A bunch of other games that aren't really that good.
PUBG.
I mean, I've already stated my opinion on that.
The new Phoenix Wright game with the awesome DLC that I can buy Phoenix's suit.
Is that a thing?
No, it's not.
You gamble on what suit he wears. You gamble on what house.
You gamble on the objection.
Pay $5 and you win this objection.
That'd be fucking terrible.
Awful, yeah.
Danganronpa.
But it'd be an accurate representation of the legal system.
Yeah! Oh. Fortnite is a very popular game. You may know this already, Gil. But it's so popular that at one time, 200 million people were playing all at once.
Isn't that still going?
It's still going higher, yeah.
Higher and higher.
That's a lot of... Excuse me. That's a lot of people, Gil, that are playing Fortnite.
And the internet will make a joke about all of them being virgins.
That's so dumb.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking hated that meme, too. Like, you and I had this off-mic conversation, but I've been working on a project video for my separate channel that I'm not going to pimp out because I don't believe in doing that shit.
He says as he pimps out the podcast on everything.
Well, yeah, because it's the podcast and that's a group thing. So fuck yeah, I'll pimp that out. I'm not gonna pimp out.
You pimp that out in casual conversation.
I'm not gonna pimp out my personal shit though. I don't think that's cool personally. That are working with the team, but like, it's just I'm working on a video of like why Fortnite. It's supposed to be a parody video of like what Angry Joe does, being mad that Fortnite got Game of the Year, but also putting like having like legitimate, reasonable reasons why. Yeah, it actually happened because one of my friends posted an article about being the game of the Fortnite, why Fortnite is gay and shit like that. I'm like, these aren't arguments. These are just someone's like saying Fortnite's gay because of this. It's like, that's not an argument. The colors are too bright. That's not an argument of why it shouldn't have won Game of the Year.
That's an art style choice.
Like, I was like, and so like I wrote like a good 2-3 paragraphs, and the first comment is like, well, that's fucking stupid. I'm like,
but why?
What's your evidence? And then he just quit talking. I'm like, fucking exactly.
But you gotta, and we discussed this then, it's more of an opinion-based thing.
I hate that, though. Like,
people can have an opinion on anything.
I get that you can have an opinion.
And you don't have to substantiate it with
right,
evidence.
But if,
like, in fact
that's understandable, but, like...
It gives your argument more credibility.
But when I ask you to, like, please explain why you think it, and you don't reply back or anything like that, or you don't give me a solid answer back. Like, obviously, John and I bicker all the time when we talk about video games. Sometimes.
Yes, very much so.
But that
became a whole tangent.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, though?
Yeah.
But, like, at least, like, we're giving each other reasonable arguments.
Yes, it is a dialogue.
It's not like me saying, you're gay, John, or that game's gay. That's fucking stupid.
He says about Fortnite and Dark Souls.
Right, you know what I mean?
But you still actually do hold up a conversation with him about why.
Right, and that's what I mean. Like, I'm not going to just be like, well, those games are dumb. Like, I personally don't, like,
those aren't games for you.
When we had that long talk about Dark Souls, it's like, I get that, I don't complain about hard games. I don't. Like, there are hard games I really, really like. Mm-hmm. Dark Souls is just one of those games where it's just, like, making a mechanic where it was like that. But, like, when it comes to this, like, people getting mad at Fortnite and calling people virgins, that's fucking stupid. Like, I'm sorry. Like, that sounds shitty, but it is. It's fucking lame. Like, I get that you're mad, but at the same time, grow the fuck up. Your game didn't win. I made that point. I even brought up, it's like, do you remember when, like, Call of Duty's used to win Game of the Years? And it's like, there's not really much to a Call of Duty game.
There really isn't.
But it kept winning Game of the Year, and it's just like, y'all are mad at Fortnite, but, like, fucking Blizzard Activision were, like, winning these left and right? Fuck all you guys. That's the thing. That's why I hate the internet sometimes.
What did Blizzard win it for?
Blizzard Activision.
Oh.
Like, the fucking internet just forgets shit so fast. And then, like, when something that's similar happens, they just get riled up again. It's like,
it's because you don't have to remember anything anymore.
Yeah. Hashtag Mandela effects.
Remember when you used to turn on the telly and actually be able to enjoy a show?
Yeah.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Pepperidge Farm also remembers you're mad at someone. I'll never forget. Speaking of Bethesda, feels like an age since the last Elder Scrolls came out, Gil. 7 years, to be honest with you. But apparently people want the Skyrim grandma who used to stream herself playing Skyrim.
To become an NPC because she feels that she won't make it in time.
For Skyrim 6?
Yep.
I want that!
I do too.
God, have you ever watched Skyrim Grandma?
No, but I just feel like that's just wholesome.
Okay, like, it's wholesome and it's fucking just interesting to watch.
Does she actually get really into it?
She does.
Oh.
She's like, oh boy, she does the old grandma jargon too. She's like, oh golly.
Oh,
it's
shucks
so,
to Buster.
Dude, she's so wholesome. Like.
But in reality, she's a coke-fueled nightmare.
Some fucking racist homophobe.
Just a ticking time bomb
of death. Like, how fucking hilarious would that
be? I'm not trying to say that she is. It'd just be a hilarious juxtaposition.
Yeah.
As long as I don't see a reason why they wouldn't put her in there. I mean, especially with enough fan outcry.
I don't know. Do you remember it took Nintendo a while to get Robin Williams there? Robin Williams, it took them a while to getting him into that thingy.
Into that trailer?
In Legend of Zelda.
Really?
Yeah, he ended up in Breath of the Wild, but Nintendo wasn't going to do it at first. But then everyone's like, yo, dude, don't be a dick. And everyone's like, I guess we can't be a dick. Speaking of not being a dick anymore, Nintendo.
They have ended their creators program on
Yeah,
YouTube.
they fucking have.
Well, when does it officially end? Today or
next week?
Mm.
Before Smash.
Yeah,
Before Smash.
I was figuring that'd probably be a reason.
This is before Smash. It should fucking be because I told you guys last week, I'm like, I don't care if we get another DMAC. Fuck that. We're gonna have like we're gonna have like 4 Smash videos that come out of us kicking the shit out of each other.
Mainly Kien.
And me getting mad and leaving the fucking room.
For a good 20 minutes to ruminate.
And this time I'm gonna have like Johnny Depp's Hurt playing in the background when I'm leaving.
Johnny Depp?
Not Johnny Depp. Johnny Cash's. I almost said Johnny Cage. Fuck!
Nick Cage.
Johnny Cash's Hurt. It's like when my character dies, I'm gonna like zoom up and have like black light slow mo. I'm like, I hurt myself today. And it dies. I'm just like, whatever. Fine, it's just a game. It doesn't affect my life. Fuck this game.
You're gonna have to do mad editing.
I will mad edit this one because this is gonna be a fun one to me. Like, yeah, no, I actually got a nice email from Nintendo that let me know. They're like, hey,
we're closing our creators program.
So we'll take your strikes off. I'm like,
vindication!
Yeah! Thanks, Nintendo! Loud! I'm sorry, it was one of the most vindicated things I've ever had in my life. To have Nintendo email me and say, hey, you know those DMACs we have on you? We don't have them anymore.
You know that was probably a generic email, right?
Yeah.
There was no heartfelt sentimentality.
That's fine. It's just the fact that they had to send generic emails out to like fucking
everybody.
Just been like, eat my dick, Nintendo. I like you as a company most times, unless you're suing ROM companies because you're douchebags. But so yeah, good job. I'm glad. Alrighty. So we have a question from Trisha from the good old UK. That's really weird, T. Thanks for...
How do you people find us? I apologize in advance for this, but why would you continue to put up with us?
Mm-hmm. So she goes, because apparently, this is how shitty of my memory I am about podcasts, but we're talking about the UK rating system.
Yes.
So she...
Not that long ago, actually.
Not that long ago, and she's like, hey, I'm from the UK, and I just wanted to, guys, let you guys know, like, you know, you guys brought up why certain things are. And she says, the PEGI rating system is a little different from the American rating system.
The ESRB.
Your ESRB is because certain games in our system, because of some violence, is much lower than yours. Like, when we have a T for teen, they split them up. Like their E12
is T.
Is their T, where they have their 16 is higher. And she's like, the reason why 16 is higher is the Call of Duties and stuff is because they are more graphic and violence. Originally, some of the Call of Duty Modern Warfare games were 12, so that was the interesting part. She's telling us. Maybe it wasn't Modern Warfare. Maybe it was
the originals.
The original CODs. So she's like, but more or less, our system hits harder more on the violence than it does the sexual activities or innuendos. Whereas like certain games that we have that are T.
Yeah.
E-ish. E-light. Like an E10. In like the UK. So she's like, it's really weird to see that like some American games, such as, she's like, when the Phoenix Wright games came up, it was E12 and not T. Like, because ours is T. Like, it was like they're basically E10.
Yeah.
And up. So.
Well, essentially they'd be E10 by now, or still T.
They're T.
Yeah.
They're still. In America, they're still T.
Right.
She's like, so there's a lot of weird things. Like,
it's just discrepancies based on cultures.
Yeah, and she's like, there are. Wolfenstein was one of the ones where she was like, there were some weird edits in there, Wolfenstein.
Mm-hmm.
Because they
Nazis
and stuff like that. And she's just like, so, I mean, I understand. and she goes and says the UK doesn't really censor a lot of games. Because apparently we were talking about the UK censoring a lot of games. It's like, the UK hasn't censored a lot of games since they went to the PEGI system, because it's no longer run by the BBFC, the British Film Board. She's like, you guys brought that up in another video that I watched. I'm like, oh, call back, thanks, thank you, you're so... But no, the only person that did it was Australia. Australia was the highest one.
Yeah.
Because they fucking edit everything.
Yes, they do.
Oh, dude, South Park was huge dicks to Australia.
Yeah.
It's my favorite part about that.
Now we're gonna get someone from Australia.
Fucking say, you guys are terrible people, I hope you die.
I hope so. Please, send me the knife.
Oh, so this one is from Tristan. And this one is actually mitigated to me.
Tristan!
Yeah, but it's mitigated to me about my Fortnite opinion.
Shoot 'em up.
Speaking of virgins!
A big flaming one right here.
Yeah. He's like, it's fucking really fucking stupid. This kid is probably 12, so I'm not gonna take...
Don't take anything to heart.
Like, one of my favorite podcasts...
This is a discussion.
Yeah, one guy got mad at this email, and one guy's like, you gotta remember, dude, these kids are like probably 14, and they just got out of recess, and they're like, I'm gonna be a jerk to you, and just write you an email. This guy's like, so, Kien apparently thinks that anything can get an award for just being contrite bullshit. I'm like, oh, thanks.
I mean, you can give anything an award for being contrite bullshit.
He's like, I don't understand why Kien would defend a shitty game like Fortnite and not defend games like Dark Souls, wait for it, and Pokemon. Kien has had all these hardcore opinions about these games, but yet he'll try to defend Fortnite and sound like he's being paid by Epic. Are you guys being paid by Epic to say nice things?
Not sponsored by...
I wish I was sponsored, but I would never be sponsored by...
We're only getting paid through Podbean, I think?
Podbean, and then $10 from Patreon.
That's so... Basically, we're funded by people and the Podbean.
And they literally just pay for our fucking being alive on the internet, guys. Like, we're not making a killing here. Like, New Year...
I'm at a loss.
Yeah, we're hitting a loss here. No, we're not, kind of.
I am.
Fuck off, kids. Don't fucking say that. No, people feel bad and then just give us stuff because they feel bad. I feel bad for us, send us more. No, and he ends with, like, I can respect people like John and Eli who realize how shitty a game
Just keep going.
Fortnite is, but I can't respect Kien's opinion when again he disrespects really solid tier games, but will defend this piece of shit.
I mean, he's not disrespecting the games; they just don't appeal to him. The Pokemon issue, he's stated he likes previous incarnations. It just he didn't enjoy Sun and Moon for the hand holding. And Dark Souls is a point that we've discussed both jokingly and serious.
I fucking hate Dark Souls.
You
I'm not
do.
saying I am. I'm saying that's what he's like. I hate Pokemon. I hate it. It's not like my Pokemon. It's not like my kid plays.
I mean, he wants, and we just discussed this earlier, he just wants a solid argument for why it's bad.
Yeah.
If you give him that, he might relent. Little bit. I mean...
I don't get why I'm being told I say bad shit about video games, and John literally spent 20 minutes fucking 3 weeks ago saying how shitty Spider-Man is. I'm not saying
You're a regular.
I'm not saying John's opinion is bad. Like, that's understandable. I think Spider-Man is a fun game to like fuck around with.
You really feel like Spider-Man.
You do. I don't fucking care what anyone says. How else are you supposed to describe a Spider-Man game? Fuck off.
Like Wolverine.
It's like, what do you want? Do you want to be like, oh yeah, I played the Spider-Man game, but it feels like I'm Batman? No, you fucking want to feel like Spider-Man. Fuck those people. But not an email in sight. But I'm gonna be like, well, John Dean doesn't like this. But like, I'm like, oh, I think we should defend. I feel like Fortnite isn't as bad. Fuck you, Kien. It took out games like. I like Red Dead Redemption 2. I think it's a solid game. I like the story. I think the gunplay is lame. It's just like every other Grand Theft Auto game. Their hitboxes are bad. But
That's the straw that broke the camel's back.
Fucking Fortnite. I'm being paid by Epic.
I mean, again.
There it is. Yeah,
okay, so that is. I mean, I wish we were getting paid Epic money. We're a small podcast. Right now, we're just two people in a room.
Yeah.
Like, because our third has to deal with college.
Yeah. It's fucking.
We're depressing right now.
Being paid by fucking Epic.
Again, I wish we had Epic money.
Actually, the next one is a serious question about like if we ever got sponsorships.
Sure.
I did put in like for sponsorships, you have to put in like
a request.
Yeah. I put in one for Squarespace just because Squarespace sponsors everything. It's fucking weird.
It does.
Like it does. I was watching a video about fucking how to create how to vaporize whiskey into making like whiskey vapor to get drunk off of. And it's like it's brought to you by Squarespace.
Okay.
And then fucking Mother's Basement's like, did I tell you about Squarespace? Like, these are two very different videos.
Yes.
And then Death Battle has Squarespace all the time. I'm like, alright, I feel like that's a viable thing to maybe ask Squarespace to like...
Maybe. Send a couple books our way.
Just like, give me like $10 just to be like, Squarespace! No.
So what is it?
They're like, I see that this is from Alex. Don't know if it's he or she, so I feel... I have this weird question. You got it, and I feel like it should be on the video game podcast because would you ever feel okay being sponsored at the end of your video game podcast by a game, such as I see some people are being sponsored by PUBG Mobile and they bring it up and other mobile games like that, or would you feel uncomfortable being sponsored as a video game podcast to be sponsored by a video game?
I'd want to try out the product first, see if I like it or not. This is my opinion on it. I want to see if it's something enjoyable, if I'll play it long term.
Yeah, like a mobile,
if I'm playing it for a solid month, then I'll consider maybe sponsoring it.
Lucky for you, Gil. Have you tried the new game Battle Bots on mobile?
No.
Go to battlebots.com/Robro.
This isn't real. This isn't real.
It's not real.
We are not actually sponsored.
I don't know if that's a real game.
We are very sad people.
Fucking sponsored by Epic. I mean, if Epic Games knocked on my door and was
At this point, I feel like we should make that a t-shirt.
Yeah.
We could start rolling out some merch.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Epic.
But make sure Epic with a K so we don't get sued. So no, for real. Like, if I'm not gonna lie, if Epic knocked on my door, I was like, yo, we'll give you $1,000 every podcast just to say Fortnite is good. I have to like rethink it. Cause like, I'm thinking about like, wow, take out taxes, that's like $600, so like, we'd get $200 each. Like, that's like tempting.
I mean, we could just demand to be paid in cash, that way it's non-taxed.
Yeah. But then the IRS is gonna not. Have you not seen that meme about that? Okay, so like, there's like, you know, those models on Instagram and stuff.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, pay money for a private Snapchat. It used to be not be taxable. Now the IRS is fucking hitting hard on that.
Yeah.
So yeah, no. I totally agree with Gil. There's something about mobile games. I feel weird about being sponsored. Even if on like our like video, I feel like our videos would be more reasonable. Like, because we are gonna bring back we're bringing back those. It's a New Year's resolution of mine. So I have scripts written and things and getting ready. This time around, we're gonna be prepared because we're gonna record multiple and then go like that. So, like, with that, like, there we go again!
Okay, I'm just getting the weird feeling that I'm blinking at the same time you
Yeah,
are, but I can't.
don't think it is!
God.
But,
You
like,
can ask Jay later.
We're like, you know, because, like, Zach did step down, I am gonna take over being the voice of the What the Facts, which is gonna be different for me, because, like, for everything else, I was always behind.
The scenes.
Behind the scenes
He
things.
was the god in the machine.
Yeah,
the
but,
machinations.
like, essentially though, if people do possibly, like, obviously you won't be paid full time at the moment, but, like, obviously, if you are interested in doing, like, voice work, please let me know, because we are integrating different voice work things coming up.
We're not gonna say this is an internship.
No.
Because nobody likes to be paid in experience. Yeah. That's just garbage.
I'm just saying that, like, you will have your name on it, and you can use it as
reference
materials to things that if you want to later on in the future.
Aspirations.
Go right ahead. But I am letting
you
everyone
might not
know.
Want to.
Yeah. But I am letting everyone know, and I forgot to let everyone know the thing. But, like, we as people are looking for, like, not a voice actor people for, like, different things. Because we have, like, 2 things in mind that are, like, almost made.
I mean, even if you don't feel confident in going long term, you could just try out.
Yeah.
Give it a shot.
I would like to have someone to do the What the Facts. Like,
consistently.
I'm going to do it because, like, we just need someone. And it's fine. And, you know, and I also do still want to bring back, like, with other things, like, we might review other things than movies, too. Like recent movies. Because we got a lot of positive things from the little mini 8-bit animation things we do. So, like, we are looking through other things. So, yeah. So, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and go to audible.com. I'm kidding.
We don't get any of that good money.
/Robro and get your first 14 credits free. I don't know how many credits are, so, like, don't really do that.
You get 1 free book with Audible through a sponsorship.
Oh,
that's
really?
it. You get to keep that book even if you cancel, but it's just the 1 book.
That is because I did that for, like, 3 Audible subscriptions, and I had 3 free books.
Did you just used all 3 of your emails?
I used all 3 of my emails.
Oh, now you're just wasting someone's perfectly good opportunity.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like us on Podbean, on the Twitter, iTunes, and Tumblr. I'm kidding. I don't think we have a Tumblr account.
I hope not. All right. Goodbye.